This is what your favorite Baki character says about you. If your favorite Baki character is Biscuit Oliver, you probably like obese women, and when I say obese, I mean whale size. Despite Biscuit Oliver's wife weighing like 3 million pounds, she's somehow able to stand and walk, despite her fat flaps hanging all the way down to the ground. Now I see why Biscuit Oliver has become so jacked. It was all so he could carry this behemoth around. I know everyone in prison was definitely disappointed when Biscuit Oliver was supposed to bring out his beautiful girlfriend, but instead he brought out this big bed with a living mattress on top.
She was in front of them, the legendary girlfriend Maria. Once they finally saw her, all 4,000 inmates had the same thought.
You fat, fucking disgusting, ass-smelling blob, McDonald's gorging.
Biscuit Oliver fans are definitely the most down bad people in the Baki community, but being down bad is one thing, but pissing on another man is even worse, as Baki, after escaping prison, was locked up in solitary, but Oliver for some reason said,
"I'll do it. I'll give you what you want."
Baki looked pretty happy about being pissed on. This video is probably going to be demonetized, but Biscuit Oliver enjoyers are mostly bodybuilders who want to get as big as possible. This is pretty much their dream physique. They're also super delusional and believe that they're invincible just because they're built like a rotisserie chicken. Hey, at least they got style and elegance that comes with a massive ego. Too bad they got no hands, probably because they can't move with all that muscle. If your favorite character is Ali Jr., why? What's there to like about this loser, who got beat up and tossed around like the school thought? I'm gonna have to assume that you haven't made it that far into the anime, but even so, I'm pretty sure no one is a fan of Ali Jr. I bet there's still that one weirdo who likes Ali Jr. for being a relatable character and for his growth over the series. Nah, this guy cannot be redeemed after being hyped up for 24 episodes just to get his ass whooped by every single character of the show. Ali Jr. is over here taking L's left and right. I mean, he even got his balls destroyed after flirting with Baki's girl. Like, why? Could you not have been a respectable person and not mess with someone else's girl? I know Baki's girl Kozue has been a freaking hoe by entertaining and meet up with another man. I know it was just to make Baki jealous, but my boy Baki said,
"But what do you think, Baki, about me getting married?"
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Also, is this your favorite character?
You're a fighter, right?
Let me show you guys all the time Ali Jr. has lost after being hyped up for no apparent reason.
Let's go.
Oh my God, bro.
What do you want to do? Shall we keep going?
A few inches later.
Is that dick good? Yes, dick. How good is that dick?
12 seconds later.
Going or not is up to you. You can try to attack me from behind, or just admit your defeat and leave me be.
Even if I'm on the verge of death, I'm still going to...
Even his dad joined in on the ass beating.
Okay! I'll fight you right here and now. I should be faster than him.
Now, if your favorite character is Kyoretsu, then my man, you want some of that 4,000 years of Chinese love, don't you? That warm, juicy 4,000 years of Chinese martial art. Alright, now that you've all got boners for Retsu, aka the best waifu in all of anime, whoever is a fan of Retsu is definitely a Giga Chad. But the thing about being a Kyoretsu fan is that you have a high chance of becoming a house husband. The reason why was because when Baki was extremely sick after being poisoned, I mean, bro went from looking like an overly jacked toddler to a starving African child. Kyoretsu, like the good waifu he is, made a Chinese feast for Baki filled with his 4,000 years of Chinese love. Baki ate so much that he became pregnant with Retsu's love. After that, Retsu pulled out a bucket of flavored water, stuck his hand in there and began mixing it.
Retsu, what are you doing? Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
It's just water.
After drinking Retsu's special love water, Baki was all better. I mean, look at Retsu blushing, but spoilers, he got devoured by a caveman and disemboweled by a guy with Down syndrome. So if you're a Kairo Retsu fan, you're definitely a tsundere, a house husband, and you definitely have a very cute personality. You also have been doing Chinese PB training for the last 4,000 years. Also, you probably like fingering your opponents just like how Retsu did during his fight with Baki.
Women, money, fame, and glory. I'm strong, and everything else.
If your favorite character is a 9-foot savage beast who goes by Jack Hama, you're likely just like him, or really delusional. Jack Hama is Yujiro's orphan son who went from being a 6'2" stick to 6'11". Over the years, he continued to grow until his current height, which is 8'11". He didn't do any of this natural as he took deadly amount of steroids and even got surgery to reach the height that he has now. I actually know a lot of these guys who are Jack Hama fans because they legit want to become 8'11", built like an indestructible wall. But all of this just to be a sore loser and lose to 80% of the characters in Baki. Yes, Jack Hama be taking L's. I don't know how this rabies having I got munchy ass giant gets beat up, but he does come back to take vengeance. So just like Jack Hama, you might be taking L's now, but you're gonna be a literal monster in the future. Just don't expect to take the natural route here because your dream physique is an 8'11", 600-pound savage monster who can slaughter polar bears and lift 600 pounds with his bare teeth. These Jack Hama fans are also the most motivated crackheads on the planet. Maybe too much motivation as they won't stop until they either overdose on steroids or they completely turn into a monster. Unlike many of the other delusional people, these crazy ass guys can actually back it up. If they're skinny right now, just wait. Motherfuckers are gonna bulk up to the extreme. If they're fat, they'll become as shredded as a dry tuna. Nothing's gonna stop these Jack Hama fans from beating Yujiro's ass, even if they have nothing to do with the show. If your favorite character is Yujiro Hama, you definitely like hairy men. Shown when Yujiro assaulted and did the naughty with the hairiest man on earth. Could you not have clapped a less hairy guy? To be honest though, it might have been just Yujiro's preference. To explain why he did this, Yujiro simply is too much of a G to care about gender roles, because everyone is a female to Yujiro. So in other words, Yujiro is into femboys. Ah, a man of culture. And no, it's not gay, it's just Yujiro being Yujiro. These Yujiro fans not only like hairy fanboys, but they're also the biggest menaces. Like, they be disrespecting motherfuckers just like Yujiro.
Instead, your tournament is filled with dead weight. Huh? Allow me to substitute an inferior fighter with a more deserving one. This man's injured.
When Yujiro was born, he told his mother and doctor to stop crying. When he was just 2 years old, he took his parents to school. At just 5 years old, he was paying bills and had a wife and kids. So Yujiro fans are probably the most disrespectful dickheads to ever exist. But at least they're responsible when it comes to child support and being present. Because Yujiro not only forced 2 women to conceive his child, but also left to get the milk and never returned. So Yujiro fans are destined to either be deadbeat fathers or super abusive ass dickheads. But too bad, no one can stop these guys, because despite barely touching any weights, they are the most jacked guys you will find. Hama genes might literally be flowing through their veins, but too bad it's gonna end with them because they decided to procreate with a femboy. Hey, a wise man once said before getting banned, if there's a hole, there's a goal. If your favorite Baki character is Pickle, then you definitely live your life like the Jack Neanderthal Pickle. Pickle is a guy who went around violating dinosaurs in the past before an asteroid fell on his ass. But he somehow survived using plot armor and was revived to be constantly harassed by the other Baki characters. Like, he was just sleeping peacefully in his tree, but the entire Avengers team showed up out of nowhere and began harassing him.
looks like
Even the booty warrior Yujiro showed up to the party, but he was handing out ass beatings left and right and even did some PB training with a girl without consent.
It was a horrifying event.
Pickle fans are the ones who be disrespecting fools on accident because they live a life without a care in the world. They probably do this to avoid taxes. There's only two things a pickle enjoyer thinks about: eating meat and PP training. These guys might also be homeless, just like Pickle, after being used and thrown out like a prostitute by the anime. He's also the oldest teenager known to mankind and is Baki's best friend. If you like Pickle, then you definitely like kissing your opponents during matches, and instead of having a demon back, you have the clenched demon cheeks, so you'll do just fine in prison. If your favorite character is Hanayama, the guy with illegal riz, and a teenager who looks older than my dad, then you definitely value family like Vin Diesel, because Hanayama, after breaking all of the school records and making everyone crap themselves, turned down the offer to join the Olympics because he needed to protect his family. Hanayama as a child was born strong, or to be more exact, born with incredible grip strength, so you can expect these Hanayama enjoyers to be expert grippers. Hanayama as a child defended his mother from his dad, who tried to hit her. He then grabbed his arm and squeezed it until it popped like a balloon. Then his father is like, "Damn, alright son, I'll leave the entire family to you." Remember, Hanayama was only 13 at the time, and he was already paying taxes for other people. He had to take care of hundreds of people. Maybe that's why he grew up so quick and looks like a 40-year-old man at the age of just 16 years old. Hanayama not only has style, but more impressive is his W Riz. When a cute girl confessed to him about liking and wanting to be his girlfriend, he pulled down his pants and showed her his third leg and said, "When this shit is erect, it's going to be 1.5 times the size." Then asked her if she could handle it. He then proceeded to bear hug her and sucked on her lips till she was looking like Daffy Duck. She was definitely baffled and didn't realize that in Baki, to get girls, you gotta have that illegal Riz. So Hanayama pretty much told her to show him her melons, but she ran off after that smooth and irresistible pickup line. As you can see, Hanayama fans are definitely Rizzlers, with a knack at getting girls so flustered that they run for their lives and call the police.
No. Wait.
Hanayama fans might also be the most hard to kill motherfuckers. Like, you see the videos of a single guy taking on like 10 officers? Yeah, that's probably a Hanayama fan, as Hanayama was once shot 100 times but survived. Like, they caught him with his pants down, literally. But he somehow survived, just like the time he got into a brutal fight with a 97-year-old Florida man named Speck, who woke up from a coma and got put back into a coma by Hanayama.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Now, ministers, please hold out your hands.
What's that?
Our hands?
Like this?
Such beautiful hands, so soft and feminine. Now put them on top of each other.
If your favorite character is the crazy old man Kaiokaku, then you definitely like touching young Chinese boys. During a fight against a Muay Thai fighter, he dodged an attack and appeared behind his opponents and pulled his pants down, and performed the most disrespectful move I've ever seen in the show.
Ping.
If you like Kaiokaku, you are definitely the type of person to think that techniques are everything, and size and strength doesn't matter. Which is exactly why Kaiokaku had to pretend he had a heart attack when fighting Yujiro, because size and strength does matter. I would assume that anyone who's a Kaiokaku fan is someone who practices the gayest martial art known to mankind, Jiu-Jitsu. He also went from looking like a monster to looking like a shriveled up raisin. He also went from being 6 foot to 4 foot, which is just Baki logic in action.
You got me.
If your favorite Baki character is Miyamoto Musashi, who was revived from the dead by some voodoo magic, then you're probably an overpowered homeless man, as that's what Miyamoto pretty much is. He was revived using Baki logic and soon became one of the biggest menaces in the show. He even challenged Yujiro and disrespected our boy Hanayama by disemboweling him. Miyamoto also fought Pickle, the prehistoric menace who was able to slap around Baki top tiers, but in front of Miyamoto, he became a little bitch. He also went around murdering regular people for no actual reason. Even other Baki characters don't go around doing that. Miyamoto Musashi is one of the few characters in the show that strike fear into all of the characters. By the way he lost was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in all of anime. An old ass lady kissed him and sucked the gyat out of him. So in short, if you're like Miyamoto, you're a really strong homeless man who gives no shits, but you've never touched a woman before, just like Miyamoto in real life, so be careful and stay away from those scary females. Guys, it's about time we started representing the Baki community, so check the shirts out in the link in the description, and if you want to see how it looks, I posted pictures of me wearing them on my Instagram, and yes, surprise surprise, I'm not an obese overlord behind the screen. I also want to give you guys a challenge on who can max out the gripper on my website, because I'm stuck at 80 kg.